If you've been paying attention in the space, there's been a lot of layoffs over the last few weeks. And now we're seeing some news from CompTIA that the US Bureau of Labor Statistics shows that over 200,000 fewer jobs exist in IT as of the end of April. There's a lot of uncertainty around the impact of tariffs in the United States. And that factor, among many, is leading employers to start to wait before they're looking to fill roles because they never know if they're going to have to cut their payroll back even further. And of course, that means that economic uncertainties are really causing people to put their job prospects on hold and companies to put their hiring prospects on hold. But I guess the question is, Al, who's going to blink first when it comes to who's going to wait this out?
Well, I think that's going to be a real challenge in that this is not a situation where people making business decision based on internal business elements. Having the huge uncertainty from the flip flopping of tariffs has been very problematic. People keep hoping that it will settle, and it keeps being, well, things will push out a little further and a little further. Hiring staff is a long-term commitment. You don't typically get value from a new staff member for weeks, possibly months after they start in an organization. And so there is a pretty significant commitment time here for people for organizations to bring in new IT staff. I mean, the good news is the overall unemployment rate in IT is still significantly below the national unemployment rate. We're seeing 3.5% as the unemployment rate in IT, which is below the national rate that is escaping me right at the moment. Uh, we do also see that there are seasonal trends around employment and unemployment in IT. It is the bigger feeling that there is fallout from the wider economic situation of it's not exactly a boom time at the moment. Cost of living is biting people. That's the cost of supplies is biting organizations as well. And so delaying decisions where they're not clearly going to be beneficial is just continuing to be a problem. And of course, it flows on from the end customers right through all of the businesses that supply those end customers, right to the back end of manufacturing of IT products as well. So it is going to be a challenge. It is going to be a challenge probably for months to come because we don't see this settling very fast. Hopefully, business organizations will start to commit to the things that are relatively low risk and maybe scaled back deployments. But I think it's going to be quite a while things are still tight, and they may well be a little slow to come back when they do return. So the other factor, of course, affecting this is the rise of AI as a way of making your existing staff more efficient, and that can be a bit of a challenge. I think it's a little overblown, the impact of AI taking away skilled jobs. I think there are other market movements that are changing what jobs are valuable, but certainly it's easier to get a job in AI and in AI infrastructure than potentially in first line support or maybe in new technologies as well.